made it to Dallas. Almost missed my flight. Oof. Yeah, so busy with lab, forgot to check in. And this guy at the front helped me out, brought me a boarding pass. Very lucky, very fortunate that he was willing to help out. You know, this grad student salary is not cutting it. I was just ready to drive all the way over to New Orleans, so hopefully we can get there and get to this game. This game costs a lot of money, and I'm just so excited to see these basketball players. And so we're gonna head to the next flight. We're gonna go from Dallas to New Orleans, and so we'll finally land. Keep in touch. I swear, when he said that the boarding pass check-in was closed, my heart dropped. That was a lot. So the plane got down. Said it was pretty early. I didn't realize the boarding for the next plane was like 6:43, where we just landed at like 5:30. But it's already like 6:10, 6:20 because of the delay. So I have a couple of minutes to get to the next flight. We'll see. It's crazy because I was plotting on these tickets for about, I think, 3 or 4 months. So for me to miss this game would have been catastrophic. I would have just collapsed. I think you could see the distress on my face. I was just like, so we're here, we're about to board the flight. We're just gonna see what we have to do from now to the game. So we should be arriving around, maybe say 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I'll still have about a long time till that point. Up until this day, I was working in the lab like at 3 a.m. and then I go all the way to like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So I'm in need of some sleep. So that's probably what I want to do as soon as I can check into the hotel. Hopefully they'll let me check in early. Boo! All right, just landed, guys. This airport is so cold at MSY. I was asleep most of the flight, but we got in there pretty good, right on time. And then right now I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I see Cafe du Monde, so we might get a vignette. Otherwise, we might just commute right to a hotel and just take another nap in the seat. Yeah, we'll see what goes on. Yeah. All right. That's pretty good. The vignettes are pretty good. Wow, that was pretty nice. The powder, the buttery flake of the bread. I left quite a bit of a mess though, so I'm kind of mad. I need to move my spot before someone sees. But yeah, I should have grabbed a napkin and a plate. I didn't realize how messy a vignette could be. Hopefully the airport version is just as good as like the one in the city. But about to head out now. Go get to Gus's Full World Fried Chicken, maybe. What's up, YouTube? After lots of flights, random sporadic sleeping, and almost missing flights, I am finally at the Hampton in New Orleans. Had a pretty nice Uber ride all the way over here. Waited till I guess the prime time went down after people got off their flights. I waited like 3 hours. But now I'm just chilling. It's the Hamptons. It looks pretty nice. It's pretty sweet. It's right next to the Smoothie King Arena, or the center. And I'm gonna go hit it maybe at 5 o'clock. I'm trying to get there at 5 o'clock. Maybe after a quick lunch, or maybe a nap. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. So I'm reading more about the tickets I got for today, the ones that, you know, I've been fighting to get here for. These tickets are courtside, I guess, club access, and so I'm gonna have my feet actually on the ground. I'm gonna see the players warming up. I might even be in the tunnel, seeing them run by, maybe even getting a dab up. And then there's also a lounge with free food, and then drinks. So we're gonna see what we get into. I'm gonna try to vlog everything. I'm gonna try to see how much I can get on camera. So this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be insane. This is gonna be insane. Just courtside club access. These tickets weren't even as crazy as some of these other games. And I have um, one thing that I'm going to do, and that's going to be this whiteboard, and I'm just going to write on it little stuff that I want to say to them, like, go, 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 keep going. Just saying stuff like that. Then I also got my business card. I have a QR code to the channel that y'all are currently watching, and just a couple of my affiliations and how to contact me. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm super excited. I have 2 batteries fully charged, my GoPro, my phone, and we're gonna maybe even walk around some of the restaurants if the food's not hitting enough. We're gonna see. Boom! Wow! Absolutely crazy. They're serving pizza, lamb, and nachos. This is crazy. Free drinks.
Is that lonely in Dubai?
Amazing game, guys. All the way down to the buzzer. Great time. Wow. walking home from the Smoothie King Arena back to my apartment. I just wanted to save $20, but honestly, probably should have just drove it. There was just so much traffic. I didn't want to deal with more awkward conversations in the Uber. I didn't want to deal with more fees. Let's just get home and let the conference begin. That was beautiful. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime moment. I felt like my childhood dreams were being achieved. It was beautiful. Just to recap, guys, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. Shout out to the guy at the Easterwood Airport for helping me with my boarding pass, and all the friendly passengers on all these planes that have just been talking to me, making me feel comfortable at least. Especially at the game, I met a lady named Suzanne, I guess her partner named Kyle, and then this guy named Philip and his family. And then they were just very warm and welcoming. And Philip said this one thing to me. He said, you know, everything just happens for a reason. This doesn't just happen, you know, randomly. And he mentioned that he makes music. I make music. Big shrimp. But it was a great game. It came down to the, you know, tooth and nails. It was a very competitive game. I loved it. I love seeing Paul George. I love seeing Kawhi Leonard. I just love seeing all these personalities on the court. It's just so different when you play NBA 2K, the video game, all the time, or you watch highlights, or you watch these NBA analysts, you know, blabber on and on about these games. And it's just so different to see it in person. So it just really meant a lot to me, especially as when I was growing up, I wanted to be an NBA player. Just to make that kind of money. The bench players make like $1 million, right? I could fund research, I could fund charities, I could fund all this other stuff, take care of my family. So I really wanted to be an NBA player, plus I love the game of basketball. So to be that close to the court, to interact with like Tyronn Lue, to interact with James Harden, PJ Tucker, all these other players, it's just simply surreal. It's amazing, incredible, and I'm just so thankful that, you know, there was just no terrible accident that happened to me up until this point. Knocking on wood, right? I'm just so thankful that I was able to even make it to this event. And it just meant a lot to me. I wanted to cry courtside. It was great. Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty crazy. Like, oh my, odds are crazy. Yeah, so I didn't even mention this yesterday. You can't bring like recording equipment into the NBA stadium and record. So my GoPro, I was in my jacket. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm not walking all the way back to the B&B. I'm not getting another Uber to go back home. So I just put it in my jacket. I dismantled the camera, put the batteries up. But then they were like, they want everything out of your pockets when you're going through the metal detector. So I took out the batteries. I took out the camera. They could see everything. And then nobody commented on this. And I'm like, I could have just assembled this camera, set it on my chest to just go record the game, but they didn't care. And I'm like, okay. But if you think about it, it's like there's like what, over 10,000 people in the stadium, or maybe we're pushing 100,000 people. How are you stopping that many people from pulling out their phones? Which phones have pretty good resolution for recording stuff, right? How are you stopping all these people from recording the game? But I just feel like that's a very weird ask. I feel like they really cracked down on people publishing NBA content on YouTube. So this video is going to have like little snippets of the game and experiences during the game, like the courtside club, the music at the end of it, the beginning of it, stuff of that nature. So, boom!